Much of the damage yesterday happened south of us in Rock and Walworth counties. Lots of uprooted and downed trees in residential areas, damaging homes. 12 News' Emily Polfall joining us now live from Janesville in Rock County. So, Emily, the south side of town is where the worst damage is.
Right, Zaria, that's where we are right now. This is Kellogg Street. Take a look. You can see that the roadway is clear now, but look at all the debris they have piled up on the sidewalks here. That, along with downed power lines, used to be in the roadway. They've spent all day clearing those things. City officials say that people here will likely be without power for 2 days. The National Weather Service confirming to 12 News this afternoon that a tornado blew through this town. There are no reports of injuries from the storm, though Janesville's mayor says one family got trapped in their basement last night. I spoke with one woman who lives on this street. She says this all happened just after 7:30 p.m. She saw swirling winds outside and trees snapping before she ran for cover in her basement.
And then I told my husband we need to get to the basement. And at that time, the neighbor's tree came down and hit our house, shook it. And before that, things were falling off the wall or somewhere. We heard things falling.
Oh, so heartbreaking, Emily, for that woman. Do officials know how many people are displaced right now?
They couldn't give an exact number yet, but we do know that the Salvation Army here in town has 60 beds set up for people without a place to stay tonight.
Emily Polfall reporting in Janesville. Thank you, Emily. And more damage in Williams Bay. Look at this massive tree completely uprooted. Right now, a team from the National Weather Service is in Walworth County surveying the damage. 12 News' Zoe Henry reports on the debris and homeowners picking up the pieces.
This is a result of severe storms here in Williams Bay overnight. Much of the trees cracked in half, even uprooted. There is a tree across the street where the roots are facing the road and it's flipped over on its side. Now, as far as structural damage, we spoke with homeowners whose roofs are missing and garage doors are caved in. Neighbors in Bailey Estates in Williams Bay piecing together what happened the night before when strong storms rolled in, leaving many without power. Saturday night, Ed Sylvester caught this on camera before the storm hit.
It almost looked like a science fiction movie, the way it was coming at us. And then essentially we knew it was close enough that we got inside and stopped watching.
Other neighbors in the area losing much more than power.
One of the bedrooms on our upper floor is completely flooded. The roof in that area is gone. And pretty soon the water is going to start coming down into the first floor, and the trusses up on our second floor look like they're bowing and not very stable. They have to send a structural engineer out to take a look before anybody can come back in.
The National Weather Service is working to tell the full story of Saturday night's storms. According to the survey team, it's something that could take days.
There's a lot of damage in Williams Bay here. There's quite a bit of tree damage. A lot of that is straight line winds, which were likely 80 miles per hour or higher. The other stuff we're trying to just differentiate between what was tornado and what wasn't. Once we've done the entire path, we'll be able to say what was tornado and what wasn't.
That was Zoe Henry reporting. Now, the National Weather Service has not reported any injuries in Williams Bay. As we mentioned, one of the tornadoes hit Watertown in Jefferson County. Right now, trees are down, including one which fell onto a couple's garage. Look at this. Their son telling 12 News that garage is a total loss. His mother just feet from getting injured.
And all of a sudden, they heard a big crash, and the tree came down about 4 feet away from where my mom was sitting.
And many in Watertown starting the cleanup process, carting off logs and hiring construction workers. And you can track the weather anytime with the free 12 News mobile app. Download it in your app store to get the latest forecasts and changing weather conditions. You can turn on alerts for your neighborhood.